What's going on, EasyAgentPro? It's Mike here, and in today's video, I want to go over something that I've been getting a lot of requests on the EasyAgentPro Facebook page, and that's to go over how to continue creating Facebook ads and what to do once Facebook pretty much takes away almost a lot of our targeting that we use as real estate agents and that we use inside of real estate. So a lot of the demographics, a lot of the behaviors, if you go over to Facebook and check them out and try to create a Facebook ad, you'll see you're still able to use them for now. A lot of demographics like likely to move, homeowners, and just all around a lot of demographic and behavior type of targeting for real estate is going to be gone. So in this video, I'm going to go over how we can continue to target those types of people and how we can continue to create more detailed targeting that is going to work well in our business and to our specific area. Now, once again, I've said it plenty of times and I'll say it again, there is no one specific way to target for any sort of market. I know how I would target in my market is going to be completely different than how I would target if, say, I was in New York City, or how I would target if I was in Hawaii or in Canada or anywhere else. So you have to learn your market and you have to know what's going to work for you and inside of your markets. But in this video, I'm going to go over some tips so that you can personalize how you're going to do that and what's going to work best for you. So let's actually go over and show you how you can do that. All right, so I'm inside of Facebook right now, inside of my ads manager, and I'm going to show you 3 separate ways that you can continue to target without using the categories that Facebook is going to be taking away. So I'm going to start from sort of the easiest to the most time consuming and the most amount of work that you're going to have to put in. So the easiest way you can do this is just go up to create any old ad. It doesn't really matter however you're going to do your ad. And let's go down, wait for this to load up. And if you scroll down to detailed targeting, as we all know, a lot of the ones that we usually would use. So let me go over and say, pick one of the ones that is going to be going away. So say if I come over here to home and I'm going to put in, say, homeowners, this one's going to be going away. And as you can see, this is the error message that's going to show up, pretty much saying that you can use it for now, but it's going to be going away. Some ways that you can continue targeting is if you come over here to suggestions, and if you click on suggestions, what it's going to give you is a lot of different ideas that you can use that you could still target that may not be going away. Now, some of these will be going away, but a lot of them are not. So pretty much the ones that are going to be behaviors and demographics are going to be going away. So I know likely to move, recent home buyer, first-time home buyers, I know those are going to be going away. A lot of the interests are still going to be there and you can still use those. So ones like Zillow, you can click on that and that's still going to be there. Same with Trulia, houses.com, people that are house hunting, Redfin, real estate, first time buyer, relocation, all of these are still going to be there. You just have to worry about the ones that are going to be demographics and behaviors. So that is one way that you can find some different interests that you can use that may work out in your favor and may work well inside of your market. So the next thing that you can do is you can come up here to the top corner and come over to Audience Insights. So yes, leave this page. And once this loads up, you can see that you can choose an audience. Now, what you're going to want to do is choose everyone on Facebook as opposed to just your audience, because that goes off of your Facebook page instead of everybody. And you want to target everybody because, of course, we're looking for new business. So what you're going to want to do is leave all of this blank and come down to interest. Now, in the interest tab, what you're going to want to do is start typing in some of the suggestions or some of the interests that you normally use inside of your targeting. So let's say I normally target Zillow. I can click on this, and what it's going to do is it's going to create or show the demographics off of that. And what you're going to do is come over here to page likes, and while this loads, okay, it's loaded up. And what you're going to be able to do is see all of these different pages that all these different pages that are relevant to this interest up here. So of course you can see more and you can get about 20, 30, however many that you want. And you can see all of the ones that are relevant to it based on this relevancy score right here. So maybe try Pottery Barn, maybe try Home Goods, maybe try IKEA. And then, you know, maybe after you've gotten a few that you think that you would like out of this list, you can close this out and come back over here, type in a different one. So say real estate. All right, you can click on this, and once this loads up, you can do the exact same thing. So as you can see, the relevancy, there's Zillow right here, there's Home Goods, BookVIP.com, Brad's Deal, Wayfair, Groupon, Dave Ramsey, all of these other different page likes and interests that may be relevant to real estate. And if you really want to take some time out and start, you know, getting very granular with it, what you can do is copy paste all of these that you want. So say that you take a few, and of course this is being difficult. So say that you copy paste a few of them, copy these, come over here, open up an Excel spreadsheet, and then paste them in here. And you can do this for all of the different categories and all of the different interests that you find. And then after you've done that, so let's say, let me go back to Zillow. Okay, let me close this out, come over here to Zillow. Okay, so I believe it, yeah, I believe it updated already. So, all right, let me grab all of these, and I can come back over here and paste them all again. And you can do this a few times, however many times that you want, for as many ones that you're interested in. So once you've done that a few times, what you can do is you can go and highlight the column, and then you can set them up to sort in alphabetical order. So just go ahead and sort it by that. And then you can look and see all the ones that kind of go together and the ones that are showing up more than the ones that aren't. So of course, I only did this for 2 categories, but if you're doing this for say 10, 15, 20 categories, you're going to be able to see a lot of different ones that show up more rather than the ones that aren't. So even though I've done this twice, you can see that there's Big Lots a couple times, Book VIP, Brad Deal, Dave Ramsey, Groupon, IKEA, Joanne Gaines, Lowe's, Marshalls, Nordstrom's. A lot of ones are showing up 2 times. So if you did it, say 15, 20 times and something is showing up 13 times, you'll be able to see that it has more in common with your target audience, and you may be able to reach more people than you would with other forms of targeting that are inside of there. So that's just an idea that if you have the actual time and if you want to invest time into doing it, that's one way of doing it. Okay, getting into the final and probably most time-consuming way that you can continue to target after Facebook takes away a lot of the targeting that we have is by creating custom audiences and lookalike audiences and a lot of retargeting. And like I've mentioned, this is very time consuming. It's something that you're going to have to test a lot. It's something that you're going to have to study your analytics and go in depth into. However, you can get very granular. You can get very, very deep into who has been coming onto your page, building up brand awareness, getting raving fans is something that is very important. And I think you should be doing regardless of whether or not this targeting thing happens and these things go away. So with retargeting and creating custom audiences, we've created videos on this channel already about how to do so. We'll link them in a description and above in a card. However, with just a quick overview of it, what you can do is come over here and create a new audience, and you have the ability to create a custom audience or lookalike audience. Now, lookalike audiences usually get created off of custom audiences, so I'll show you how to create a quick custom audience. And a custom audience can go off of customer file, which can be, say, if you have a list of emails, phone numbers, or people that have like say you have expires or for sale by owners or whatever, you can upload the information here and target them. Website traffic, so if you want to target people that have been to your website, this is one way to do it, or people that have been to your Facebook page and engaged in any of your posts or anything like that. So the easiest one that a lot of people are probably going to be using is this one for website traffic. So what you can do is all the people that have visited your website in the past 30 days, or people that have visited your website in, say, the past 7 days, or in the past 3 days, or if you have a specific page that you want, you can click right here, and people who went to a specific web page. And this is powerful because say you're doing a brand awareness or a certain type of blog post or an informational type of post where you're not collecting anyone's contact information, you're just giving information out to the public. So say that you wanted to just post a video going around talking about a certain neighborhood, or if you're posting a blog to first-time home buyers or whatever it is, and you want to just put the blog out there and just have people go to your site and able to get that information. You can come right here and put the website URL right here. And then whenever the day that you posted that video or that blog or whatever, you can have it set to here. So say you posted it 5 days ago, everybody that's been going to that page in the past 5 days is going to be your audience. And this way you don't have to worry about creating any sort of specific audience, because it's only going to be people that have found that information or people that were interested in that information. So you can get very granular with this. Of course, I'm not going to go into all the different ways that you can create different custom audiences in here. You can, check out one of the other videos that we've created on the topic. You can get very granular on it. But once you've gone through and done this, so say I wanted to create for the people that went to my website in the past 5 days, you can just call it test. And once that's built, now what you can do is, let me close out of this, is you can come over here and you can create a lookalike audience off of this. So say that maybe 1,000 people or 1,500 people went to your website in the last 5 days. By creating this lookalike audience, what it's going to do is it's going to take all of the information that Facebook gathers about those people, and it's going to create an audience of people that are similar to the people that went to your page. So the smaller the number over here, the more alike that they are going to have. The larger the number, the least that they are going to have in common. So as you can see, this is 2.2 million, this is 4.3, 6.5, 8.6, and so on and so forth. So then what you can do, all you got to do is just create an audience. We'll create that audience. Facebook is going to create it. And here you go. Now you have a lookalike audience that is based off of the people that went to your website in the past 5 days, based off of a simple ad or something else that you put up. And all you have to do now is just insert your targeting for where you want this to be specifically targeted to, because right now it's targeting a lookalike audience of everybody in the United States. So now you would just have to change this to wherever you live or wherever you're targeting, and you are good to go. This is something that takes maybe a couple days. So you want to create your first ad that's just going to be putting up some brand awareness, giving information to people, letting people know who you are. And then the next ad is going to be something where, oh, you're offering them something, or where you're going to try to collect their contact information from an IDX search, or giving them a home seller's guide, a home buyer's guide, information on certain grants, or anything that you want to use to try to collect their contact information. So those are 3 ways that you can get started with targeting people without the kind of easy mode targeting that we've had previously from Facebook. And this is going to separate a lot of real estate agents that are going to be getting started, and people that are going to think that it's too hard or it's too much to do or anything like that. This is going to separate you and make it a lot easier for the real estate agents that actually learn how to use this to your advantage. Now, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. We'll be down there answering all questions. If you like the video, be sure to leave it a like. It lets us know you enjoyed these types of videos. If you're new, be sure to subscribe so you're not missing out on any new content that we put out. My name is Mike, and I'll see you guys in the next video.